Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes, todos.
Buenas, buenas. Hola.
Jan.
¿Qué tal?
Dorota.
Dorota, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Welcome to Pulpo, Espacio Pulpo. And this is our podcast number 5.
Oh, wow.
And you came from Bratislava, yeah?
Yes.
And your photos were already here.
Yes. From last year.
They're beautiful, the photos are great.
Thank you.
Thank you. There was one I particularly liked, I can't remember which one it was. It was the one... Do you remember I told you I really liked one?
No, you didn't tell
They're
me.
all good. They're all good. They're all good. And you curated them, Jan.
Yeah. Also, I bring another pictures, the small one.
Okay. So how did you meet?
You texted me 3 years ago when I posted one image that I'm searching of LGBT couples and families for photo shoots because I wanted to
Mhm.
make a documentary portrait
It
series.
was that situation?
Yes, and he offered me exhibition in his gallery in Banska Bystrica, A7.
A7. I've never been
I'm
there.
providing artisan space.
Mm.
Let's.
In Mallorca.
It's, in Banska Bystrica, central
It's in the middle
Slovakia.
of the Slovakia.
Oh, okay.
Small regional city in the middle of the country.
Okay. So it was just from where did you see the photos? On Instagram or something like
Yeah,
that?
somewhere on.
On the
And then we started to collaborate, and I basically make every year exhibition in.
But the
his
true story that
gallery.
first moment was not this.
Mhm.
Just few days before, I saw your picture in Zahrada Cultural Center because you sent some picture there, the portraits of queer people with the stories.
Ah, the transgender
Mhm.
people.
Yes, and I
Ah,
saw
okay.
this picture there. Was
On the
just
wall.
introduced to the topic.
Right.
Who is Dorota and what she are doing, and then I
Ah.
found her, and I like that picture because it was a picture of my friends. I think no,
Mhm.
the girls, Maya and Vika.
Oh, maybe yes.
So
Mhm.
that was the. more or
Okay,
less
there
the
was
story.
like the connection, right? And so you had the same show in Bratislava already,
Yes.
more or less the same.
Bigger part of the
Uh-huh.
collection because I have 60 images of this photo series,
Okay.
and I brought only 15,
15.
but the best.
And they're all from Bali, are they mostly?
Yes, all of them are from one place.
All of them are this skate park,
Yes,
which was like some kind of
it's a skate club called.
I
meeting point for
Yes.
culture. Hey Vanessa.
Hello.
Hey.
fine.
We're just doing a little interview at the moment.
Oh, sorry.
Vanessa's going to play guitar later.
Ah,
Oh.
okay.
Yeah. So yeah. So, what's the connection with Mallorca then? This is
It was me.
Mm.
you live here.
No,
No?
I'm just coming here often, very often.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's often. But since 2016,
You have friends here.
I'm just coming here to enjoy some summertime.
Ah.
And sometimes I came just for a personal small trip,
Mhm.
and sometimes I came to looking for some people to cooperate with. You know, first I met Marina Planas from Casa Planas,
Oh yeah.
and other girls, Aleli and Marijo, and then it was my second residency stay like an artist here in Mallorca when I was looking for accommodation and next exhibition place,
Mm-hmm.
and the girls from Casa Planas asked Alex, and Alex hosted me for a month a year ago.
Mhm.
So we met him a year ago.
Yeah.
That's more or less the context.
Right. Yeah. It's quite a unique space. This.
I'm just like this kind of
Yeah.
let's say kind of cultural scene,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
maybe
So-
the centers.
And you do tattoos?
Yes.
Tattoo artist.
I thought I was going to get tattooed today. We're not doing
You
that.
should have one from him.
But
I
Is it-
have no equipment here.
Oh, you need
but
the. You can just
Sorry.
do it with some pins or a knife or something.
Not
That's-
at all.
I,
not
I
at
remember
all.
in school we used to get these. We got 4 dots here, with Indian ink and just a needle.
You can do it if you
And it
want.
was like-
it
it
will be
meant
probably
something.
just for short time because it's not the best
Yeah,
place
yeah,
to
yeah,
keep
yeah.
the ink inside the skin. But don't worry, take it if you feel it.
Okay, and so you were here last year, right?
Yeah, I supposed to open
Mhm.
the same exhibition last year, but everybody was sick when I came
Mhm.
here. So
The people here were sick.
yes,
Right.
they had corona or
Okay,
I don't know,
right.
flu,
Okay.
something.
Do you mind if I ask you if you're vaccinated? This is a theme I have in the interviews. I ask people if they're vaccinated.
Yes.
I mean, I know it's personal.
I am.
You
Yes,
both
I
are, yeah?
am.
Because this was it's interesting. On the island had a different perspective of that
Mm.
because we're here, and for us it was great. There was no tourists. We're in paradise. There's no people,
Mm.
and a small group of my friends were like, "Why should we get vaccinated?" And then I was like, I wanted to visit my mom, and there was like, in a city, and the nature is completely different. The attitude. And how do you feel about this vaccination now? Have you read the recent?
I'm happy that I'm.
Yeah, but have you
I'm
read-
completely satisfied? No problem with that.
There's been no adverse
Nothing.
effects that you know
Nothing
of?
wrong.
Yeah.
Mm.
Completely fine.
Okay. Well, I know that something horrific happened when you were here last year, right? Was that last year?
Yes.
And I know it's a delicate subject, and I've spoke to Alex about it, but I don't fully understand what happened, and I would like, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear that.
Yeah, sure.
What happened?
So it was the first terrorist attack in my country, and 2 people were killed from LGBTQ plus community,
Mm-hmm.
and it happened in my favorite place.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Teplaren, and it's a kind of only gay bar in Bratislava, in my capital city. And-
Tiparen.
Sorry,
How you say the name?
Teplaren.
Tiplaren. And
Tiplaren.
what does this mean?
Tepli, it means hot,
Hut. Right.
so it's like you're gay.
But it wasn't exclusive. Was this like a mixed place, or was it exclusively for this community?
A lot of people
Yeah, just a
go there
like a
just to bar,
bar,
but it
yeah.
was like
It's not a
LGBTQ
private
plus
club. It's all
friendly.
No, yeah.
It was like LGBTQ plus friendly, openly. Like
Mhm.
you can find it on the map. Like this is the place.
Mm.
So I went there often. I know the owner. I know the people there, and I also knew the 2 guys that were killed by 19 years old
19. Well.
kid, basically. So yeah, it was like.
So you
hate
were
crime,
here and you
first
got a
hate
phone
crime.
call or something? Yeah.
Yes. So
Unbelievable. And was this building up? Was there tension building up, or was there?
Yeah, it was classified as a hate crime because
Mhm.
the person created this Twitter account and he put a lot of racist thing against Jews, and he was
Right.
like totally manipulated.
Mm-hmm. An Instagram
from
account,
It was Twitter.
Twitter, right?
So yes, the kid was manipulated, and actually the police was looking for him the whole night, and he killed himself. Like,
I'm misunderstanding. Sorry. Who killed himself?
the murderer, the kid.
Oh, the guy who done it was manipulated by.
So he was
noise
also,
a few hours.
So
Okay.
he was also kind of victim. You can say,
Yeah.
of
You
the
could say that.
disinformation and
My God. So it was one guy, and what did he plant a bomb or something? Was it?
no. He plans to kill our minister,
Okay.
Prime Minister.
He done an attempt to.
and he was
It
waiting.
was written on his statement.
Yes, so he-
later.
So he
some
waited
journalists
in
found.
front of his house, but
On the same day.
yes, but the prime minister didn't show up. So he decided to so I'm gonna kill somebody
it's just
from the fuck
going
that.
Just
crazy, yeah,
switch
yeah,
himself
yeah.
on some plan B and
Yeah.
go to this queer place.
And then the huge protests started in Bratislava and during the whole country, and people were fighting for their rights,
Mm-hmm.
for the homosexual partnership and so on. But then the government fell, and like nothing changed
Mm-hmm.
actually. It's even worse.
So it was just one guy, like a mentally disturbed person. It wasn't like a group of people or an organized bunch of terrorists. It was
He's
just a
connected,
poor
he
guy
was
who was
connected.
He
ill.
was connected to some
He
people.
was a sympathisant of another
Bigger-
extreme parties, let's say, like that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
who hate like everybody and blame everybody for.
Because when you
You
read
know.
that his statement, it's the completely the same bullshit like you can read on the statements of extreme parties.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fucking unbelievable.
Alright.
Yeah, but the place, the Teplaren, the
Mhm.
coffee bar, or, the owner was like so devastated, and he wanted to close the
Mm,
bar,
shit.
but finally
It's-
he he's still
Mhm.
open and he's making a lot of events there, and
Right.
a lot of like foreign politicians are coming
Mhm.
to support his place, and it's a kind of now he did a like small memorial exhibition there
Mm.
on the window, and people are coming and
To support the families and the other people and
Yes.
just like make sure it doesn't happen again, right?
yeah.
But there's still this. I don't know much about it, but I imagine there's still a very. I know in Hungary and all these other countries, it's extreme right,
Yeah.
and they're manipulating vulnerable people. I suppose that's what's happened, right?
It's minority, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
minority, and they are discriminated. They don't
Mhm.
have equal rights as heterosexual people.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like so it's like
It's
we are
the-
fighting for this 30 years.
Mhm.
But
And so the families of the victims are being supported and things like that, yeah, somehow
yeah, the moms
financially or
were invited there, and
with therapy as well, I would imagine.
of course, yeah. And there was also one girl who survived this, and she was shot into her leg. So she's one of the survivors.
This is what I didn't understand. So he went with a gun.
Yes, and he was standing in front of the bar, and he was like
The thing is,
Started
How
to
did he get
kill.
the gun?
from the
From his dad.
From his dad, probably.
It's possible to get a gun with a license there.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Many
yeah.
people have a gun.
Oh really?
You can make a license,
But he was like
and
he's,
it's easy to buy.
but he was a kind of policeman or something.
So-
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So usually
But it
it's,
doesn't matter because you can find lots of your neighbors having guns.
it's normal for hunting or whatever. Yeah.
Just for self.
Really? Like America is similar.
But it's not like that.
Not
no, I don't think so.
in this
Mhm.
way, but it's easy to have it.
And the laws haven't changed or anything. No, there's still you can still have a gun. And but is this kind of thing happening? Is it happened again,
It
or is
was
it
the
one off?
first.
This was the first terrorist
And
attack.
it's not happened
in
again.
It was
whole
the
history.
first terrorist attack. Yes.
And it's not been repeated. There's no copycat.
No, no.
Till
My
now.
God.
Till
Okay.
now,
But
people,
at the end,
people are afraid now. You know.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
the
You're
end,
afraid to express
we
your.
can say that probably the victims it would be more number if the people will be there. There was just these 3 guys,
Mhm.
you know. If there would be 10 people, maybe he will shoot more people. It
Yeah,
was just
because-
let's say lucky of
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
bullshit. That was just 3 people there.
I was
Mhm.
standing on that place that they were killed like 2 weeks ago.
Right, right.
So it was.
Yeah, similar
It could
things.
happen to anybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Also
Similar
to
things
everyone
have happened in
else.
Scotland, and it's usually mentally people that are disturbed mentally. It's not. And there was a school shooting in Scotland a long time ago, but it's isolated incidents. Luckily, it doesn't happen here. Anyway, I'm sorry to bring that up, but I just thought it was important to the people know this is going on, you know. Anyway, so how did you end up in Bali?
I was spending some time in Asia. I
Mhm.
went to Seoul, South Korea for
Oh, really?
photography internship, and then there I wanted to visit my friends in Bali, and after I decided to stay there 2 months and just make some art project
Mm.
there and have fun.
And have you always had a camera around since you were
Yeah,
young?
Yeah, sure.
And it's always you don't need. It's not digital. I think.
Sorry,
It's not digital, is it?
it's digital.
It's digital, really.
Yes.
I thought it was.
But I used more than 10,000 ISO on the camera set because I didn't have like a really good quality camera at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's digital.
The quality is great. And are you involved in the process of developing them, or are you not really? You go to
Yeah, sure.
in Bratislava. These ones were developed in Bratislava, yeah.
Yeah,
And they're for sale, right?
Yes.
You should put
Why not?
a price on them, though. If you want to buy one.
He's my
Yeah, you're the
manager,
business
so
guy. Yeah, this
he's
is always
my-
difficult with these projects that we're doing here as well. It's like we work hard, we put our heart, we put our soul in it. But now I have to go and wash dishes or to pay the rent. Or it seems the best artists, they're not the most commercial, in my opinion.
In our case, all potential buyers are welcome.
Yeah.
We can make some deal.
Yeah.
It's not expensive.
And how do they get in touch with you for that?
Sorry?
How would people watching that like the photographs get in touch with you? Because we'll put the photographs on the online thing as well.
I think they will find some contact here.
Just contact Pulpo.
Yes,
Oh,
Pulpo or
yeah. Alex will let us know if something.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah, I think the one I liked was the one with the hands. So the skateboard's there and the hand. Someone's just he's on the bowl. This is a swimming pool, right?
It's swimming pool.
This is the
swimming pool.
California connection because in the 70s they were doing that in California,
Yes.
but now it's happening
Yes.
in Bali.
Yes.
It's contemporary, right? There were like 2 or 3 years ago.
No, it was 2016. So for
7 years.
7 years ago.
Okay. And you hung out there like for a week
Every
or
day.
every
No,
day
2
for
months, every day.
you were there 2 months every day.
Because it was in one village where I lived,
Uh-huh.
and I go there every day.
And how was the vibe there? Was it an international vibe?
International and
Kids from
like
Bali
happy
as well?
vibe. Kids from Bali, from Australia, from Europe, all
Mhm.
around the world.
Whoa. And was it just drinking and smoking and music and
Actually, it's prohibited to smoke.
in Bali?
weed,
Yeah, that's
and
right.
Also, you cannot drink too much. There's
It's
a
Muslim, isn't it? It's quite
Muslim,
strict,
yes.
strictly.
But Bali is Hindu island.
Mhm.
But
Okay, it's a Hindu island, and it's enforced by the government. The laws, like they have, it's prohibited to drink in the street
yes.
or in bars as well.
But you cannot buy like strong alcohol in the bar. You can just basically buy a beer,
A
which,
beer,
is,
right?
which is not so strong, and
Mhm.
you have to drink a lot of beer too.
And this is
But,
because of
it's-
Hindu, the Hindu
yeah,
religion.
yeah.
And if
And
you're a
also
tourist
Hindu
as well,
also.
it's enforced. If you're a tourist,
Also,
because I always hear about Bali as being this party place where Australians go, but it's not really like that at all. It's quite.
maybe in some hotel resort you can
And
find
people
that.
go on retreat and do yoga and things like that.
Yeah, and they surf during the
Mhm.
day, and they go skate now during the night. So,
So it's a nice place. You'd recommend going.
yeah, but now it was underground at that time, but now it's like more commercial. So I think it's different now, because now it's very popular to go there, and it's
Maybe
Mm.
in other corner of the island you
no,
will
but
find some.
I heard that they opened another swimming pool,
Hmm.
so it's starting to, you know.
And how do you shoot from the hip? I know I've got photographer friends,
No,
and
no.
you're just like
No,
open because they some friends of mine they like to not the people don't know. It looks like nobody knew. Most of them are just kind of quite
Yeah,
natural.
because
It's not,
I made a lot of friends there, and they
and you were
didn't care.
kind of invisible, yeah.
Yeah.
It's difficult if you are old male, and it's more easier if you are a young woman, you know.
Yeah, you can just blend in, and everywhere
That's true, that's
people
fine.
are comfortable and happy to
Yeah, I
talk
don't
to you.
think so. It's like
Hmm.
there were many photographers there like,
Okay.
every day, so doesn't matter if it's men or women.
Mhm.
Nice.
And
I feel it.
I work hard for that.
are you friends with anyone in the photographs, or was it just?
Yeah,
Kind of-
yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
was,
you keep in touch with them.
Sometimes yes,
That's good.
but it was
Um,
now it's a long time ago. But when I, for example, I had exhibition of this photo series, I always send to the owner. Oh, I have this exhibition, and she's like happy. She's
Mhm.
an old Australian lady.
Right. And you didn't go to Bali at all? Because I noticed there's a lot of great tattoos as well there.
Well, I was not never.
No.
there,
Okay. So, so the collaboration is you have a gallery in Bratislava.
Banská Bystrica.
How's it called?
Banská Bystrica.
Banská Bystrica.
Let's say.
Close. And
It's
how is that going? It's commercial gallery?
Independent.
Artistic place, let's say.
And how does this is interesting to me because we're having a problem with funding and sponsorship here, and I would love to know how you cover your costs.
We have lucky.
You're lucky.
In Slovakia we have a Slovak Art Council,
Mm-hmm.
which is part of public institution,
Mm-hmm.
but separated in means of organization.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I explained it well, but this is a really very well works institution focused on all kind of arts, from theater, dancing, music till visual arts, all of these kind of writers, everybody, and this organization supporting
Okay.
the organization and individuals during the whole year.
So they provide if you have an opening, they have some wine or.
If you have a good quality program, you can apply.
Yeah,
There is
this is
some
what we-
commissions.
Mhm.
They make you some points. There is some selection process,
Mhm.
and if you keep your endurance, let's say.
Yeah, patience. I think.
1 year, another year is better and
You can
better for
continue,
you because
right?
the continuously work is really appreciated.
Mhm.
Let's say.
So maybe I suggest what we should do is have a collaboration between Popo and your place and.
But this is happening now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow. This is it. It's happening.
Yes.
But the problem we seem to have here is the funding and the just like your flight should be covered. We should have some wine. These small details. I know it's boring and it's practical stuff. I've tried very hard for 6 months to get sponsorship from local, like kombucha or wine companies, or beer companies, or even some kind of funding from the arts. But I seem to hit a lot of brick walls, and I think I don't know. I'm not sure, Alex. We're kind of struggling right now, and I was wondering if you could give us some advice on how to break through that, or
What's the question?
advice on how to get funding. Really, this is my question. I can
How
see that your gallery's
founding.
funding, like to.
I
It's
can-
just phone calls and persistence and patience,
I
right?
can talk just about this kind of council because it's
Mhm.
my only one cooperation with any institution. What gives me some support money.
This is
to-
the Arts
to-
Council in Bratislava, right? They help you.
It-
Slovakia.
It based
Okay, yeah.
in Bratislava, but works for all country.
Mhm.
And for me, it's the only institution what I'm able to cooperate.
Mhm.
I have some money for paying artists to go somewhere for residency or organize some exhibition. I have some money for artists to come to my place
Yeah.
for making shows, and this is the only thing what I am able to talking about.
No, I understand.
The rest of stuff it's up to every individual. If you know some
Mhm.
source, you have to try to contact them and show them what do you
Yeah.
want to do. And I'm pretty sure that you have to have a lucky.
Yeah,
if
luck
you,
and
if
patience.
they like if
And a lot of
they
contacts.
like you
Yeah.
and keep working and keep working well and
Mm.
must be successful.
Mm.
All the time is everywhere in Europe or in countries where this stuff works. If you keep working and working
And
well,
I
must
love
be
the
supported
proposals.
somewhere,
Yeah.
sometime, somewhere.
Hard work, basically.
Yeah, it just depends
Yeah.
how long,
It's just in Mallorca is kind of tricky because there's a lot. It's like networking, and it's a little bit of brown nosing, if you know what I mean.
Brown nosy.
You know this expression?
Oh,
Hey, Johnny. Not bad.
Is there anything going on around this way? Or
Not really.
yeah, man. Photographs from here. Quick.
Yeah. But so I want to talk about your art as well. I mean your tattoos
mm-hmm.
because this is nice. Can you explain this one?
I'm sure that what do you see on
This
my body is
ro-
not
it looks
so
like a- it looks like a
representative
rope.
pieces. It's all of my
Show the dog.
trying.
Let's see the dog. Yeah.
Show the dog.
Well,
You don't
It's not my
tattoo.
wo- it's not my
You
work.
tattoo yourself.
No,
But you
yes,
don't- but
but just on some parts when it's possible to do it. Not everywhere. You can.
The dog is great. Let me see it again. Sorry. That's beauty,
It's
man.
not my work. It's my colleague.
It looks like a wolf.
Yeah,
It's not a wolf now.
female dog
That's a beauty. Yeah.
running. I like it.
And do you have a tattoo that popular one that people ask for? What's your most popular one? Or?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
I don't remember the name of the guys I like, their
Uh-huh.
works.
But you actually do tattoos, right?
Yes.
But so do you work with a pencil and paper as well? I mean, you come from an art background.
I'm working with pencils and
First.
but no.
No?
First and mostly I'm working with tablet,
right, okay.
electronic drawing,
With
and
a
making a collages.
but still with a you
What?
use like a plastic thing to on the tablet, no?
Just using a tablet for sketching and preparing.
But
the
when you're
designs.
sketching, you're using a
Yes.
pencil on the tablet, right? Sorry,
But generally, normal personal pencil and paper, you don't
No.
need to use
no, you can just go directly onto the tablet, right?
on the skin.
Nie, že či používaš to pero digitálne na to, aby si kreslil na tablete.
Yes,
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I don't know
yeah.
this technology. I'm not very good at
Technologically,
technology.
it's like
I'm still playing vinyl records.
like a drawing, like a normal
I
drawing.
love
Yeah,
vinyl.
yeah, man. Yeah. Do you have some
Sorry,
favorite music
I
that you
didn't
like?
understand.
Yeah.
When you were 16, what were you listening to?
Nirvana,
Oh, yeah.
Metallica, Jimi Hendrix, Guns N' Roses.
Wow. And did you get to see any of these people live? They wouldn't go to Bratislava. Or Prague, maybe? No.
I haven't seen it.
And you remember when you were 16? Not so long ago. 20 years ago?
Music,
Yeah, what were you into when you were like teenager?
grindcore, death metal,
Grungecore, death metal.
completely the deep
Wow.
hardcore music.
Nothing commercial, that's all.
Oh, more or less.
Grunge.
But
I can't think of
something
an
like
example of that.
some Portugal, Sepultura band,
Sepultura. I've
Max
heard.
Cavalera brothers.
Okay.
I don't know. It's enough commercial.
Not
bands?
really, no, I'm thinking more like
But-
Britney Spears or something like that.
No.
Nothing commercial.
Nothing like that. I
You
think.
don't.
No.
You must have liked some commercial stuff, no?
Why do you think so?
Nothing like
Do I look like?
Nirvana's pretty commercial.
No, I was punker.
You were punk.
Yeah.
You know they exploited, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Very
yeah.
good Scottish band.
Me too. Spotify.
And look, can we ask the audience if they've got any questions for us? Where's Martin?
Hi.
Oh, also, Black is here.
Hey, Martin.
I came home. Just wondering what's everyone been up to for the
Nice to
past
see you.
few days. What's everyone been up to for the past few days? They've done all things.
I've been tripping in the forest.
It was fine.
That's fun. And you?
I was writing my thesis about Slovak press photo.
About what?
Slovak press photo. It's a competition in Slovakia, like the biggest for the press photographers. So I was writing and analyzing the pictures.
And you, Jan? Been up to
Have I spent the time right now? Very well. Nice vacation.
Have you been to the beach?
Yes, of course.
Really? Which
I
beach?
met the
You see
guys.
these red-
The first. I met a lot of guys from Casaplanas from here. You know.
Oh, okay.
It surprised me that every single day I'm here. It's just a short time. I was on some vernisses. Great open.
Oh yeah, there's a lot happening. Yeah.
So
How's
lot
Casablanca?
of events.
How's Casaplanas? It's still going. It's still studios.
yes.
They're having events there.
Yeah.
There's still a radio station there as well.
I don't
Sputnik.
think
It's
so.
called Sputnik or something. No.
I think that more than 1 year is
It's because it's been finished.
moved
Yeah.
somewhere or something. But I'm not
Okay.
sure about the time
Right.
when they left or how it works. I don't know.
Alex, I'm sure you've got some questions about the photographs. Do you like the photographs?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
Do
Do you have a favourite?
My favorite. Sorry.
Thank you.
They're all good then.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
Would you like to buy one?
Like, I would like to buy.
Yeah, like
I mean, you know, I know where is going this question.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
No.
Sale manager.
Yeah. I'm not.
Try my best.
I'm not the person to buy art.
Dáme aj za 20.
We should make some postcards or a little. That may work.
Signed prints.
Signed prints, yeah.
Sent from
Available.
From a studio.
Available from Espacio Pulpo.
And they sent it into a gallery.
And have you got anything else you would like to say to the millions of viewers?
Thank you, Alex and Espacio Pulpo, and thank you for doing this interview with us, and thank you, my gallerist from A7.
Finger crossed to your future.
Yes,
Plan.
good luck. We hope this is not the last.
I hope it's not the
event.
last. We've actually got a plan for number 6.
Sure is not the last.
We're researching love, so the theme for the next podcast is going to be love. And I would like, before we stop, I would like to ask you what love means to you.
What love means to me? It's a really difficult question.
What's the first thing that comes into your head what do you want? What does love mean?
Like
What's the 3
everything.
most important things, aspects of love that you can think of?
Let's go.
You go first.
Me.
You go first.
Trust. Trust is a good one. Reliability is important. And forgiveness. That's my 3. But you can't use them. You have to use different ones.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, fucking is important as well, but not so much. He's having a good think.
Me? In my case, my wife.
Your wife, but
means.
but I mean, I'm
it's
talking
the
about
first connection what I have.
okay. Your
And
wife is
it
love.
means first her then me.
That's
say,
good.
Let's say. I think that this is the basic frame what
Yeah.
I am able to
Let go of your ego
make
then.
on every direction. On
So you
any
think of her
kind
first.
Any kind of person, animal, or place or anything. Just feel direction to I don't know my dog, my place I like.
So it's
Many kinds of love, I think. But at the end is the very similar feeling.
so what feeling?
Very similar feeling at the end. Even
Yeah, there's
if
connection.
the subject are different, you know what I mean?
I think so. Yeah. That's 2. One more.
I'm looking for some word how to connect a love and the same feeling what you have not from food but from že máš že potreba?
Lost. No.
You when you
Inspiration or
no when you really feel the need
Inspired.
to
Ins-
eat
no.
to eat something like
oh, that's
give me
desire, isn't it? Desire.
something. No. I told you I
Food
looking.
is better.
That's food. Let's say
Yes,
food
food.
in
Food.
very
Yeah.
literally.
This feeling of
feeling and with connection with the words of love. You know there is
Mm.
this kind
it's
of
like
mix of
satisfaction almost.
something like this.
Contentment.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, you've had plenty of time to think.
So for me, love means family. And love for me, I love creativity, and
Mhm.
I have this. I'm really grateful that I can do this kind of things, actually,
Mhm.
creative things, and love for living.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Joy of life.
yeah.
Well, thank you, Jan.
Thank you too.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Dorota.
Yes.
Dorota, I got it right. Thanks, Martin.
Thanks, Martin.
Thanks, Alex.
Dorota.
Thanks, Pulpo.
And,
Alex, we're done.
No, gefragt, als wir noch kein Gesicht, ob wir leben wollten oder lieber nicht. Jetzt gehe ich allein durch eine große Stadt und ich weiß nicht, ob diese Stadt mich lieb hat. Ich gehe durch die Straßen, durch Tür und Fenstertor und ich warte auf etwas. Wenn ich mir was wünschen dürfte, käme ich in Verlegenheit, was ich mir dann wünschen sollte, eine schlimme oder gute Zeit. Wenn ich mir was wünschen dürfte, möchte ich etwas glücklich sein. Doch sobald ich gar zu glücklich wäre, hätte ich Heimweh nach dem traurig sein. Dankeschön, ich bin voller.
Hey, thanks for coming. Thanks, Pig. Sorry I didn't say hello. We're going to play 2 more songs, and then you got some records?
No.
No records, okay. I've got a few. So we're going to play 2 more songs.
Right.
I'm going to play guitar, and Vanessa's going to sing with one mic. How can I read it? I need to send it floor. Can you get the mic on the floor? What? Let's do the boot first. Specs. music to make?
I can learn how to like actually
I'll just play it and you sing it.
yeah.
Okay. Next song is called Snake. This is the last song, so I need my specs. You got specs? I can borrow. I'll go. Okay, this song's called Sparrow.
Wrapped in the wings of a sparrow, beak is as sharp as an arrow, sings in a whispering whistle, sleeps in the ivy and thistle, owls are swooping and howling, deep in the midnight are prowling, mama the scream of the eagle, threading my heart through the needle, threading the blood through the apple, sucking the juice from the apple, eating the seeds of the apple, tearing the tree from the apple, trapped in the weeds like a scarecrow, stuck to the wind like one crow, instantly hearing the bell toll, wobbling time through the meadow. Mama, the scream of the eagle, threading my heart through the needle, threading the blood through the apple, Eve sucked the juice from the apple, nakedly running I saw her, we chasing after to stall her, wish I had spoken to call her, before she found fabric to shawl her, breast unburdened with fiber, Adam came trembling inside her, and he said, she has the poison inside her, she talks to snakes and they guide her, she has the poison inside her, she talks to snakes and they guide her, she has the poison inside her, she talks to snakes and they guide her, she talks to snakes inside her, she talks to snakes and they guide her, she has a poison inside her, she talks to snakes and they guide her, she has a poison inside her, she talks to snakes and they guide her, she has a poison inside her, she talks to snakes and they guide her, she has a poison inside her, she talks to snakes and they guide her, she has a poison inside her, she talks to snakes and they guide her, she has a poison inside her, she talks to snakes and they guide her.
That's for Maggie Thatcher. Vanessa's going to do one more song.